Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ajiro Tech. And today, I'm going to be a student. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be a student. You know, for just a few minutes. So if you're a student right here, I know how you feel because I'm right in your shoes. Okay, right in your shoes. So today we're going to do a full course on the Google Classroom, and you just got into a school that's making it of a Google Classroom, and you're overwhelmed. They're like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to be on a classroom. What do I do? How do I access the information on the classroom? Google Classroom? Is that even a thing? Yes, it is, right? And that's the teacher mode talking. And like, okay, yeah. So how do you go about it as a student? And that's what this video is here, right here. And if you're a student and you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, like I don't know what you're waiting for. Like I'm confused. Just hit on the subscribe button. That is your first assignment before proceeding to your Google Classroom. Yeah, so just hit on the subscribe button, and I think you get a free grade for that, literally, or something. I don't know, maybe a free pass or something, right? So, but yes, because you don't want to miss the information that will be posted on this YouTube channel. Okay, so your teacher has informed you that I've added you to my classroom. What's the first thing you do? Where do you go to? So this is what you do. So right here, you go to your Chrome. Your Google Chrome is always advisable for students to always use the Google Chrome, not Microsoft Edge or Safari or the other ones you use, your Opera. They're good. Don't get me wrong, they're super good, but this is Google products. So you probably get a very, very good experience, the best of experience when you're using the Google Chrome. And this is not an advert for Google Chrome. I wish it was, but it's not. Okay, but it is what it is. They have a product, they have a browser, connect the dots. That was in the homework. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Listen, let's go. So what do you do? Your teacher informed you that I've invited you to my class. You have not accepted the invite. There's pressure on you. What do you do? So come here. You come here to your Google Apps. You go to your Gmail. Okay, and you're probably going to see this invite on your primary. Okay, so you come here. Ajiro ND has invited you to his classroom, and you're going to see this. Okay, so once you see this invite here, you're going to click on join class. If you click on join class, it's going to load, and guess what, you are now a student. Oh my god, welcome to year 6 ICT. Woo! Okay, yes, key stage 2, you're almost there. Okay, all right. So yes, and you're probably going to see for students, you're probably going to see all the classes you've enrolled right here. You're going to see all the classes you've enrolled right here. So this is the class you've enrolled, which is your year 6 ICT. Okay, you can also see the teachers on your Google Classroom that you can always send a message to. This, if you copy it to people, you'll see your teachers here and probably all the students as well, right? And then you would see where to always send a mail. If you come here, you can actually send a mail to your teacher, and that will be that, right? You can send a mail easily right here on your Google Classroom. Now, if I come here to the classwork, okay, you're going to see this. And if you open it for the first time, uh, Google Chrome is so nice that it shows you a tour of the classroom, right? Here is where you can track your progress. Here you can view your work to see all the work that is done that you're being assigned to do. You just come in like the first thing you've seen a lot of homework. You're like, I have a homework? Okay. Right? And this is very important. Here you can see all the topics, and right here on classwork, you can scroll down to see all the scheme of work, right? And you can come here to this material and you can just say, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ajiro. Okay, and you can comment on this, all right? And you can comment on it and to say thank you, sir, for the scheme of work. The teacher is going to be notified about that comment. You can come back here and go to classwork, and you can always minimize this. And you can come to your assignment. This is very important. When you come to assignment, it shows a sign, and if you come here to view instructions, this is what is important: originality reports available. So this simply means that runs originality report on any Google Docs file you attach before turning it in. So again, it's essential, because if you're using Google Docs to type your homework, it's going to let you know that if this work is plagiarized, right, or not, and you want to avoid any form of sanctions or penalties from your teachers. So I'm going to click on got it, and here is where you can attach or create your files for your class. So for example, using Word to type in your work, and you want to attach your work. How do you do that? Okay, how do you attach your work to it? So this is where you can actually do that. Again, once you're done, it's always important to mark assignment as done. Most of them, they just attach your work, they don't mark assignment as done. So you really want to do mark as done, so that you can actually the teacher can actually see that you've actually done the work. So you don't need to if you don't need to add or create files, you can just mark as done. Now most teachers, right, like myself, right, want you to mark as done, because probably the assignment is done in your notebook and you want to have your scores. So it's always important to always mark as done. Okay, so here you can click here, and right here on the three dots, open in a new window, and you can come here to download the work. Download it into your local computer, and you can begin typing or using a stylus to write. So this is very important. Okay, you can always open with, but I don't advise that. So just go with the three dot, and you can actually do that. I can click here. Now once I'm done with it, I want to attach my work. I can come here to say, okay, add the private comments to the teacher to say, okay, thank you, sir. All right. Okay, so I can actually send it. Or if there's any issue with my homework, I can always use a private comment to communicate with the teacher, right? So I can come here to add or create. Now the option of creating is important, because here you can create from Google Docs, slides, sheets, drawings, or you can come here to just a link to it or a file. As a student, you always want to do a file. Okay, you're always going to do a file, so you can come here to the files, and right here on upload, if you're on Google Drive, you can actually upload it from a Google Drive, or you can just browse for it. Okay, you can actually browse for it. So I can come here to my desktop. I'll probably just do this something, or probably just upload this, right? I'm in between choices. Okay, I'll probably just upload this, right? Richie, upload this as my work. I've done my work. I'm uploading this. So now it's uploading, and the next thing I want to do is, once it's done uploading, okay, I have the options to now turn in. So when you're ready to submit all of your files for this assignment, remember to turn in. What students don't do is they don't turn in your work. Now, if you leave it at this, it would show that the work is there, but the teacher is not able to see it because it's not turned in. It's still showing assigned, right? It's still showing assigned right here. So you want to literally turn in your work. Okay, so that means that, okay, work cannot be turned in after the due date, because the teacher set a due date, and this is where you see the due date here. It's going to be due by 11 a.m. So you have to hurry. Okay, you have to hurry, because if you don't hurry, what happens? It's going to show missing, and there will be consequences for missing homework. You don't want to be in that drama. You don't want to be in it. You don't want to cut. You don't want to cut in the web. So the first thing I want to do is, I've done my work, and I'm going to turn in as a good student. So I'm going to turn in my work. So right here, the task will be submitted to for assignment one. I'm going to click on turn in. Now once I click on turn in, I can always go to check. So right here you have turn in. Now for any reason you made a mistake, you can always unsubmit. Okay, that means click on unsubmit. You can say, okay, oh, I think I attached the wrong files. Unsubmit, come back again. You can attach multiple files. For example, oh, I did only one file, right? I probably need to add something else again. So file, I probably need to add another one, probably add this robot again, and it's going to load. And right here, oh, good. My goodness me. I was supposed to turn in two. I did one. Okay, I don't want my teacher to be mad at me. So I'm going to click on what? Turn in. I'm going to click on turn in here, and it is turned in. So right now it's going to show turn in. Now that is what your teacher is going to see at the other side of it. Okay, that's what your teacher is going to see at the other side of it. So this is very, very important that you turn in your work. So this is very important, okay, that you always turn your work. Now as a student, okay, if you go to your classroom, now I'm going to show you something. Now you've done your work here, I'm going to click right here on your sixth assignment. Now, right here on your Google Calendar, if you click on your Google Calendar, you would see that you have a homework here. Okay, so I'll probably just do this right here. Dismiss this. Okay, so right here you can see that I have an assignment here, right? So I will just probably put this today. Also, okay, see I have an assignment here, and right here I can always click here to the assignment, right, on your Google Calendar, and it would take me directly to where I have the homework. Okay, so the Google Calendar is a very important feature. You don't want to miss it. The Google Calendar is an important feature where you can actually do your work. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so literally that is what it is for students. You can see the upcoming. Whoa, no work done. No work due soon, right? But again, this is assigned, this is missing, this is done. Now it's going to show you done because you have done the work. But if you've not done the work, it's going to show what assigned. Let me show what I'm talking about. So right here, I'll probably come here to assignment turned in. I'll probably come to unsubmit, right? Unsubmit. It's going to be there, right? Which is what most students do. Now, if you come here to, you see that it's going to show what work due. That you have the homework done. So you come here to view. This is the homework that's done. That is due by 11 a.m. and you have to do it. So if I come here, I say, oh, it was here. I actually attached the file, but I forgot to turn in my work. So if I click on turn in again, right, and now we're just playing with the teacher, turn in, not turn in, don't do that. Literally don't do that. Okay. So right here, if I come to year 6 ICT, it's not going to show again. So this is a very good feature. So for students, you just have a very limited responsibility and that will be done. So if I come to settings, okay, again, I have the option of ensuring that I have notifications to all my work. This is very important that you do that for all your work. Notifications for all your work, that you do that as well. So this is very important. Okay. All right. If there are any questions as a student, please let me know in the comment section and I will do my best to respond to all of them. Are there any questions? Student to student. Are there any questions? Okay. None? You sure? Okay. So thank you very much. And again, this is what if I go view class information. So you're probably going to see all your information, especially descriptions. You probably see it right here. All right. So now your students, you see it in the enroll section. And don't forget teaching. You will see teaching there because you know a teacher, right? Okay. Thank you. And before I go, before you go. Now, teacher is telling you to come online to a classroom. You want to come online to a classroom. What do? Right? So you go to your classwork, your classroom, and this is where you click on join. Okay, you click on join to always join your online classes. Okay, so this is very important. You click on join to always join your online classes because the link is already enabled by your teachers. So this is probably the information I would have missed, but there we have it. Okay, so that's fine. All right, are there any other questions? Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.